and welcome to Food Origins, where we discuss the origins of ingredients, dishes, and cooking methods from prehistoric to historic times. I am your host, anthropologist, and foodie, Bianca Book. Today on Food Origins, we will be discussing the history of a not-so-American classic, the hot dog. I went to New York City, the birthplace of the American hot dog, to try one of their famous dirty dogs and to learn more about their history. The very first sausage is said to have been birthed from the kitchen of the Roman Emperor Nero. As the story goes, Emperor Nero's chef, Gaius, was observing the roasting of that day's pigs. In ancient Rome, it was traditional to starve the pigs for several days before they were brought to the slaughter to make the cleaning process easier. Gaius realized that one pig had accidentally been missed during the cleaning process and had already been roasted. So, he slit its abdomen open from head to toe to see if it was still edible, and out poured the empty and puffed intestines. Gaius was fascinated at the bloating of the empty intestines and made use of them by stuffing the intestines with the very meat from the pig, mixed with spices and other wild game, thus creating the first sausage. However, the hot dog has much more recent origins, 15th century Frankfurt, Germany, where the Frankfurter sausage was invented. German immigrants voyaging to the New World in the mid-19th century brought with them not just their luggage and their families, but their traditions and their foods. And along came the Frankfurter sausage to the epicenter of immigration, New York City. These sausages were sold by German immigrants out of rickety food carts along the vibrant and hurried streets of New York City, people stopping for a 5-cent meal as they rushed to work. Now to discuss the introduction of the bun, the defining factor of what constitutes a hot dog and separates it from all other sausages. There are many stories regarding the introduction of the bun to the hot dog. As they go, initially Frankfurters were sold along with a white glove to avoid messing the client's hands and cuffs. But one day, a vendor ran out of gloves and in a panic asked a baker friend for help, who then baked him elongated buns to place the sausages in, thus creating an edible glove of sorts. However, the truth is that bread and sauerkraut commonly accompany a meal of sausage in Germany. It was the invention of the thrifty vendors who combined these elements to create one singular meal that can be eaten on the go. Fast, cheap food was quintessential in bustling towns like New York City during the Industrial Revolution. The only question remaining is, how did the hot dog get its name? Due to the Frankfurter's signature long bowing shape, the sausage was nicknamed the dachshund due to its resemblance of the dachshund dog. This nickname evolved into the hot dog, being that the sausages are traditionally served hot after having been baked or boiled. As you can see, even the most innocuous foods have intricate histories interwoven into cultures across the world. Thank you for listening, and remember to like and subscribe.